And I wanted to ask you this question. What has the foundation that we help you put in place here at CFT meant to you during these troubling and uncertain times that we're facing right now in COVID-19?
This is not the first time that I've gone through this, some kind of similar situation, at least in terms of the financial crisis. So this is actually the third time I've gone through this at least in my adult life.
And start building that foundation. And I did not realize that 5 months later, this would be so important. Everything I learned from May of 2019 until February of 2020 empowered me to comfort my wife with full conviction at that moment.
And I've built out a foundation, both financially and just personally, based upon the principles that they teach.
The only reason we've been able to do that is because we took the time and made the effort to put a solid foundation in place and follow the CFT strategy.
This COVID-19 and economic crisis we find ourselves in right now, because I have those hedge funds and I have the security of the vault, I now find that I have the mindset of abundance and I have a clear path forward that will get me through this intact.
And probably the biggest thing, the most important takeaway I've had from the game plan is I now have a level of clarity and focus that I didn't have before in regards to my financial plan.
Giving us the tools to be able to sleep well at night. The combination of the vault and knowing that no matter how bad the times get, especially right now, that we've still got funds in place that's going to be able to take care of our business, take care of our household, take care of all those things, while at the same time we're still out there making money while a lot of people aren't because their paychecks aren't coming in or whatever that might be.
But I just want to make this quick video and ask you, in these times of economic uncertainty with COVID and whatnot, what has cash flowing real estate meant to you?
And I stopped contributing to the 401k. That has allowed me to completely have all my principal intact and turn around and invest that in real estate. I currently have, I'm closing on my 9th property in less than a year next week. And that takes me halfway through, I'm halfway done executing on my game plan. So that means I'm halfway to being financially free.
Set us up now with having things a strategic way to purchase our 4th property. And so we just keep going, and that's what I think Cash Flow Tactics has taught us, is you just keep going and you follow the systems and you follow your game plan and you do what you're taught and you'll get there.
And as I've been working with them, I transform my financial outlook from savings the traditional way to actually now I have 7 cash flowing properties.
Beginning of the year, I ended up pulling out my money from my 401k and utilizing that money to buy additional rental properties. And it was one of the best decisions I think I made this year so far.
Financially, we're in a completely different and better place just with our reserves and our additional income stream and stuff like that. But really just mindset stuff. We're in control. We know what's important. We know how to cut expenses. And we have additional income streams from our real estate.
For me, more than anything, the Cash Flow Tactics community has helped give me a sense of confidence that, number one, I am not alone, and number two, if someone else can achieve financial freedom, then I can as well. I am grateful and honored to be part of this community, and I hope that you are as well.
We feel very appreciative to be part of this community and to be connecting with like-minded people on a regular basis.
But my big takeaway right now is the community. It's the network. Sure, I paid my way into the Acceleration Mastermind, and it has paid for itself time after time after time after time, and especially now. There have been at least 3 or 4 different Zoom calls that we've had where the community gathers, and Brad or Ryan or Jimmy or all 3 of them will talk us through what's happening. Also, they have a tax professional that comes in and talks about what's happening and how we can leverage this to our advantage, not just how to protect ourselves, but how to leverage this as an opportunity. And it really helps to see, 30 or 40 people on those calls and know that I'm in a community, we're all in this together.
Working with folks that were teaching me something new that I'd never heard of before, but was changing my paradigm, financially speaking. And over time, I eventually took some action, but it was slow because I didn't really have a community. I didn't have a team of people to walk this journey with me. I was kind of doing it on my own, honestly. I had one guy who I could really lean on. And so what this movement that is Cash Flow Tactics is meant to be, and the most important takeaway for me personally, is that sense of community.
COVID is crazy and it's turned our world upside down. But how has your mindset, your skill set, your network, investing in yourself through Cash Flow Tactics given you safety and security during these times?
And I can tell you that it has completely changed my life. And because it's changed my life, I have peace right now as we go through this crisis. I don't know a lot of people who can say that. When I go to work every single day and I make the money that I've earned, I know where that money's going and I know that I have access to it. And I have security because of the plans that I have put into place and the game plan that I've executed because of what Cash Flow Tactics has taught me.
We were taught to plan and to take action. We were taught to trust in the system where the foundation of wealth lies in your ability to create more time with your family, more time for what's important in your life.
It's peace of mind, knowing that I'm on track to achieve financial freedom thanks to Cash Flow Tactics.
I did a job interview this morning. They're offering 6 figures, and I probably won't take it because it's too much time away from my family. And that's a decision I can make because of Cash Flow Tactics. So.
For me, my biggest takeaway has been truly having access to our capital. People think they have money in a 401k, but I wonder if it is truly ours if we don't have access to it. There's been a lot of market volatility lately, and knowing that we actually can touch and feel our money and distribute it as we please is huge for us, and it's created just a huge peace of mind.